Hey everyone, this is Matt Pittman, public address announcer for your Golden State Warriors. Flown in from the Bay Area fog to bring you your top plays of the week. First play from my team triple threat and Ira Hooligan Z, working with driving up the right side and then windmills the defender into the basement. Wow. That opponent has a My Team logo. Big win. Nicely done. ZP2's on the wing in the wreck. He shows, now gets ahead of steam, and he vaporizes the defenders. That's less of a dunk and more of a demolition. The theater hosts our next one thanks to Chris Robb, 31. He picked the inbound and greens the spinning.
Here we go. And it's the Warriors to start out. Go, Matt. Substitution on the Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Here's Iguodala. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good hustle by Iguodala, an alert defender who you can't be too careless around.
1:19 left in the first. Smith with it. Poole picks him up. Brown against Iguodala. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
And both free throws good for Green. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. MP outside. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And it's Denver the other way. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now here's MP. He played a great game against the Lakers. Here's Highland. Fires it from 18. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. The Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Highland in for Caldwell Pope. They've got MP, Andre Iguodala out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Green in at center. That's the Warriors 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Highland. The shot no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's the professor, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. And now just a 1-point Denver lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Knocks it loose. And here's Brown for three. Kuminga pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors with another three. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
Good on the shot. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, MP with a block. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell-Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Now, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well. Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's Jokic, high post, shoots over Wiseman, and it's Jokic missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
MP against Murray. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Curry against Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Wiseman, pass to MP. The 3 is up. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great...
Substitution on the court.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by MP. Back to Caldwell Pope. Oh, great D that time from MP. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Green out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's Moody. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's the professor in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Warriors 5. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Top of the key. They get it back. Fires for 3. That shot, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Yep, that one goes. MP's got 33 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Reed. With the 10-footer, misses. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun.
What up, Ash? Press?
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like...
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Great game tonight. You really had to work on the offensive end.
Oh, man, you know, man, my shots are falling tonight.
Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes. Whooped it, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm by my chicken like it's a 2-piece. You can have your back here in a 2-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we getting low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the plata. Then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it. On my side of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We always gonna... What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the...
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why's that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can...
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you.
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these.
Here for the Warriors, Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Pools checked in for Klay Thompson. And the professor subbed in for Curry. And the Kings will go for a different look here. That's who's checked in for Sabonis. Terrence Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. On the court for Sacramento. At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Murray out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Metu in at the center. Shoots the three. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from the professor. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want. Unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
Warriors leading by 8. Poole with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Davis looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. Fires it up. Again, the miss by the Kings. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Nuggets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Knocks it loose. Mitchell against MP. Over Green. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so MV will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 13-point game. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Miles checked in. Mitchell finds Davis. Back to Mitchell. Passes it. Demedu. And here is Monk. No points in the game yet for him. Trying to get something going. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach, there was almost universal praise for that move.
The Kings trail by 16. And the professor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team's fourth.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Mitchell. Tipped away. And stolen by MP.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. The professor's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he has taken a team to the finals. He had the confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
The Kings trail by 19, and the turnover again by Sacramento.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Fires the three, and another three for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Monk. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They grab their own miss. Meadows. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors. This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
The three from MP, and the three ball is good. The Professor's got 15.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Mitchell passes to Lyles. Monk with the ball. 5 to shoot. Back to Lyles. Green with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Poole the pass to the Professor. Again, Golden State.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Sacramento's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Up top, Monk. The 11-footer. He's off on that one. Good defense by MP. From downtown, and another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Mitchell outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Monk. Back to Davis. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Mitchell against MP. That will count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Warriors on top, running away with it. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. The big men on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. And it's Davis at the 3 spot. MP against Fox. And here's MP for 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. The Kings shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Back to Fox. Tries it from 9. He can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
The professor, good.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
There's the pass to Davis. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. MP against Fox, and the professor picks up the foul.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities, because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Sacramento's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Mitchell against MP. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Davis. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Here's the professor. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being 1 game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has not been working out. And their fans are amazing. They love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Talking about Davion Mitchell, an explosive guard who can really score.
And Mitchell is capable of getting it done from all 3 levels.
He certainly is dynamic when it comes to scoring, and now the next step is him improving as a distributor, as well as getting more comfortable just kind of running their offense.
MP against Mitchell. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Kings have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Medu. 9-point game his last outing, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside, has refined his shot selection the last few years, and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat. And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Fires the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Sacramento's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The 3 from MP. Knocks down the 3 ball. The professor's got 45 points.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those 3s just started to fall like raindrops.
Sacramento moving it around. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. 5 on the clock. Here's Lyles. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. MP deciding where to go with it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost...
The Kings, 37.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. The professor out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fox, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Fox finds a bonus. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP outside. Good, another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Back to Fox. Shoots over Curry. Here's Sabonis. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Sabonis has got 8 points.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Substitution on the court.
MP against Mitchell. Shoots off the step back. That one rolling around and runs out. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Mitchell against MP. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The drive by Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
MP outside. A second chance effort. And Green with the lay-in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Mitchell passes to Davis. Here's Monk. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. 5 points in the game.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Green breaking loose. A professor. Good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And stolen by NP. Now the Warriors moving it up. The three-pointer, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Davis kicks to Mitchell. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy tic-tac fouls.
MP outside. From deep. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. The 3 quarters of play, all of
58.
And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense, offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Kings, at the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Trey Lyles out there with Medu, and it's Okpala in at the 3. Iguodala the pass to the professor. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season, should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Now, here's Monk.
The professor. 4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
Cody's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And the Kings also making a change. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Davion Mitchell. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The three-pointer is right on target.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Fox against MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The shot by Monk is no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
It's going to send Dante DiVincenzo to the line.
First personal
that
foul.
One on Monk. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Fox dishes to Monk. Fox against MP. Passes it to Lyles. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And the professor pulls it down. The Professor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Okpala. For Sacramento, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
MP outside. There's the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Up top, Monk. Defended by DiVincenzo. Monk with the bounce pass. Okpala, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. MP outside. For the 3. Again, what an avalanche!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Fox. From the stripe. The Warriors pull it in. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Moody the pass to the Professor. It's stolen by Monk. They get a hand on it. MP with it. Now guarded by Monk. Another one goes. Incredible.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
MP outside. Offline with his 3. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Beyond the arc. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Okpala. Now Monk. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Moible 1.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
And there's the pass to Okpala. Dishes it to Monk. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. The 3. That one's not going to go. The Warriors go the other way. Passes to Monk. Here's the 3. And the Professor pulls it down. The Professor's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The tray. They get the rebound. Looney kicks to MP. The 3. That shot missing. And for Sacramento, they're shooting about not happy with their play on that end. Fox deciding where to go with it. Medu passes to Fox.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fox. Sacramento again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Moody. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Nice defense there from Sabonis, getting his timing just right to come up with the block.
The three from MP. And got it. Another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961. And Kobe Bryant now in his sights. Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the professor picks up the foul. That's his fifth foul.
Third team foul.
Moody's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight.
Rashawn Holmes.
Fox passes to Okpala.
Monk.
Kicks it to Monk. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And then Monk with the dunk.
And the firepower that Monk possesses on offense, it's impressive. An explosive scorer who likes to pull up from that range.
MP against Fox. And here's MP for 3. He got it again. Sensational.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Moses Moody. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that. Culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Here's Holmes. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Green.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the professor.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Back to Mitchell to stop the run. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
MP outside. Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, we really locked in on the defensive end tonight. Coach is really happy with our switches on the pick and roll, and we need to bring that kind of intensity.
Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes.
Whooped it. On my side, it's a movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm on my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back shit in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in it. Swim back with a.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man. All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
Man, I needed to talk to someone.